So, please remember the few concepts which I explained in the last class. What do you mean by routing? And what is the difference between routing and switching? Routing is nothing but sending packet from one network to the other network. Switching is nothing but forwarding packet from one port to the other port inside the LAN. That is called as switching. Now, in this OSI model, if you take physical components, where you can exactly place the physical components in this OSI model. For example, I can place, normally hub is, this one router is placed in the network layer. Here router comes in the network layer because it will do routing and logical addressing, all those tasks done by router. So router comes. Switches comes under this layer. So it will do actual switching. This is called layer 2. And here we have one more device. This one component comes, that is NIC, network interface card. Hub is a dumb device, so which comes under physical layer. So router is a layer 3 device, which is layer 2 device. Hub is a layer 1 device. NIC is a layer 2 device. So switch can do switching, router will be do routing. Nowadays switches are promoted to layer 3 and it is called as layer 3 device, layer 3 switches. That means which can do routing and switching both, that is layer 3 switches. So now our next session is about routing. What do you mean by routing? In the diagram you can see we have here one network is here and we have one more network is here. And sending packet from this network to this network. In between this network is connected to the cloud, we can see here. So normally here all these machines are connected to switch and switch is connected to the router. So this machine has got IP address 1.1. Normally it is something like, I will give example 192.168.1.1. This is the network address. What is network address? 192.168.1.0. So this is the network address. And in that network 1.1 is our first machine, 1.2 is the second machine, and 1.3 is the router interface. So here is a different network. You can see here it is said this is 2.1 and 2.2. Here it is different network. So routing is sending packet from one router to the one network to the other network. Here sending packet from 1.1 to 3.1. So each router has got routing table which will decide so how to forward the packet, whether to forward the packet on the which interface. In this example, whichever the packet comes from here, it should be forwarded to this interface. Sometimes some other interface it has to forward, depending on the router this one routing table. That is the job of the router. So next one is each machine on the network is divided into each machine on the internet has got unique IP address. Unique address, that is called as IP address. So IP address you can see here, it is a 32-bit address. It is a 32-bit address. So it is classified into class A, class B, class C, class D. It is a hierarchical address. It is a structured address, just like our you take our telephone. So we know in the when you take the telephone address, it has normally local code. Then this one national level code ISD. Then international level code. Local code STD, then ISD. So when you take the number of any number of India normally from the global level, then it is something like this plus it is something like this plus 91, that is the code for India, provided with the STD code. Suppose if I take 8 to 4, that is the code for particular place, 8 to 4, provided with our local number. So IP address is also divided into class A, class B, class C, class D, class E, different class because it is a hierarchical address. If you make it one class, then routing and switching is not possible. So router cannot store so many addresses. That's why it is divided into class A, class B, class C, class D, etc. So in the diagram you can see here it is a 32-bit address. In a dotted decimal, we will normally dotted decimal will represent something like this: 172, 32, 32, 64.1. So this is 8-bit, this is 8-bit, and this is 8 bits in binary, this is 8-bit in binary. So totally 32 bits in dotted decimal. So here you can see class A 8 bits are reserved for network and 24 bits are reserved for host. Class B 16 bits are reserved for network, 16 bits are reserved for host. Class C we have 24 bits are reserved for networking and 8 bits are reserved for host. So what is the use of this one? So use of this one is you take class A. Here 8 bits are reserved for networking. This is networking place and this is host place. In that 8 bit, first bit is reserved 0. How many bits are available here now? 7 bits. 2 raised to power 7 is nothing but 128. That means 128 network is possible. If you start from 0, it is 0 to 127, but 127 is reserved, so you will make 0 to 126 network, class A networks are there. So in that each network in 0 to 126 can capable of 2 raised to power 24 host, 24 minus 2 host, that is it can be capable of hosting 16 million 777,000 and 216 addresses are possible. I mean host can be addressed by class A network. Please remember only 126 network. So but the capacity of the each network is very high. So this is meant for very large network. For example, our BSNL makes use of class A network. So then class B network, you have to see here, this is reserved. How many bits are available now? First of all, it makes use of 16-bit network and host it makes use of 16-bit. So how many bits are available for network? If you deduct these 2 bits, then 14 bits. So 2 raised to power 14 bits are available for the network, and according to the calculation 16,384 networks are possible. And how many host is possible? Host is equal to 2 raised to power 16 minus 2, always minus 2, because first host 0 and last host all 1, bits are all 1 and bits are zeros not considered. So this is around 65,536 hosts are possible in class B. And class C, we will see now, move to the class C. Class C you can see here 1110. So class C, how many bits are reserved for network? This much, right? So class C is equal to 110 is reserved, and 24 bits are reserved. In 24 bits, if you take first 3 bits, 21 bits. So you have to make calculation for 2 raised to power 21. 2 raised to power 21 is equal to, you will get 2 million network. But what is the capacity of the each network? Capacity of the each network is 8 bit. 2 raised to power 8 minus 2, that is 254 host. So you see, class A is for major network, class B is for smaller network, because in host capacity in class C is very less, but in host capacity in class A is very large, but number of networks in class A is very less, 126. So this is this one, class A, class B, class C. We'll see now in the next slide different range of the network. Different range of the network we'll see in the next slide. So here I am taking the help of Todd Lambley book for CCNA to explain different range of the class A, class B, class C network. So here you can see class A, class B, class C. Class D is called multi-classed and class C is research. Now class A, I said what is the range? Range is it is from 0 to 0 dot 0 dot 0 dot I can say 1 to 126. 127 is reserved for testing. 126.255 dot 255 dot 254. 254. This is the class A range. Clear? Class A range. Class B range is a 128 to 0 dot 0 dot 1. Once again, we will not start from 0. That's why it is minus 2 to 191 minus dot 255 dot 255 dot 254. This is the class B range. Understood? So now class C range is 192 to 0 dot 0 dot 0 to 223 and 255 and last one is 254. And class D range, multicast range is 224 to, I will not write complete address, 239. So these are the ranges of IP address, IP version 4 address, but nowadays addresses are not available. So this address is classified into route table address and private address. Route table address means you have to purchase it from ISP. ISP will purchase from INA. So something like that. Route table address, it is a public address. Private address means you can use it internally in your organization. That address will not clash with any other address. For example, if I use 192.168 1.1, this address will not this address, this is my internal use, it will not this one conflicts with the some other person if you uses the same address. So that is called as a private address. So what is the range of the private address? We will see here. You can see here range of the private address is so range of the private address. Range of the private address. You see here range of the private address. So this is the range of the private address. Class A 10.0.0 to 10.255 you can use it for a purpose. Then class B, it is this range, and class C, this is this range. This is the class C range. So now what I want to tell you is see, normally at school, college, or internally in a school, college, or at home, when you see your IP address of the machine, then it is a private IP address. So private IP address is converted into public or mapped into public by using the concept called as a NAT. That is different concept. So here you can see this is a class C address, this is a private address. So you can use this private address. By using this one address, we can save many IP address space. So this is a reserved IP address space. So this is a private address. Please remember, private address is not a routable address. It is for internal use. So it is not. It will not clash. So if you use that address, you can access internal resource. But to access the internet, you need a public address. But what we do, we will configure the internal side of the organization with the private address, and we will map it to public by means of a NATing concept. That is different. So my dear friends, addresses also you have to remember there are different types of this one. Addresses are called as broadcast unicast address. Unicast means one to one, multicast means one to group, and broadcast means one to all. So the three, it is further classified into three types. You have to remember this one. So before moving, you here one question is there that you can see this question: which class of IP address will provide maximum 254 host address for network ID? So which class of IP address provides maximum of only 254? Which one? Class C is provides only 254. So that is one question. And next one is which of the which two of the following private IP address? Which are private address here? So which are private address? This is not private. So private starts from 10 range. Here this is class A but 12. This is class B but not private. This is class B but private, which starts from 10, and one is starts from 172 and one starts from 192 and 168, that range. This is 172 dot 32 dot that is the one range. So according to me, the private address are one is 192 168, this one. Second one is this one. I think only one year. Before we proceed, once again let us clarify here. Before we proceed, once again, private address range we will see. Just see the private address range. See, this is a private address range here. So private address is class B 172 16 to 31. You can see 172 16 to 31. So, okay, so fine. Now we will take this one. We will take this one. We will take this one. So here you see this is 172 16 to 31. So this will come. So this will not come. So what are the private address? One is this one and one is this one are the private address. So one important concept. So next one is what is the address range of class B network address in binary? So class B, see, please remember here, class A MSB is 0, class B MSB is MSB and next bit is 1110, and class C it is 110. So here you can see this is the range. Understood? Yes friends, with this we have completed here the concept of IP address. Now next I will move to subnetting. So in my last lecture, I have posted one lecture. In that you have seen how to subnet class C address. Today I will try to cover more problems about class C and class B. It will be useful for 5th semester of CS and IS students also. Thank you. Control.